Hello, everyone. Good evening. Karen Wolf here in the art studio. Oh my goodness, what a whirlwind of a day and evening I've had. Goodness gracious. I was trying to think of something to come on here and paint with you guys. Couldn't think of a thing, and I thought, we never really did turn our gnome into a witch. I tried. And it didn't work. So we're going to try again. How about that? All right. I know I was going to paint something with a palette knife one day. I never did. I'll have to come up with something with a palette knife. You guys tell me what do you want me to paint with a palette knife? That would be a good thing. For those of you all just jumping on here, say hey, hey, hey. Hello, hello. All right. Lots of action going on outside. Got tractors going on. Side-by-sides going on. Everybody's putting up hay. Must be trying to beat the rain. I don't know. I never watched. Looks like they're trying to beat the dark. I don't ever watch the weather, so I don't ever know when it's going to rain. All right, I'm going to try and pull you guys in a little bit closer. Sorry for all this mumbo jumbo. But you got to be able to see. Hey, Heather. Hello, hello. Hey, Melissa. You guys say hey when you jump on here. All right, we got it. Okay, here's the one that we did a couple weeks ago. I can't even remember when. Life's a blur. And I painted it, and I said he was a Halloween gnome, and he ended up being hey Bev, and he ended up being more of a painting gnome. So today we're going to paint a gnome. Hey, Tammy. And it's going to be, I think it's going to look more like a witch. And if it doesn't, I apologize in advance. It's raining there, so your service may cut in and out some. Oh, yeah, I can understand, Heather. Mine's the same way. Or, well, it used to be. Hopefully it's not going to do that anymore. I don't have a whole lot of colors on my palette here. I'm just trying to keep things simple. And I'm painting with black. I don't normally paint with black. I'm using a 1/2 inch flat. I've got a little bit of black. These are acrylic. White, black. Don't know if I'll use yellow. Maybe in the broom. Orange and red and yellow and sienna probably for flesh. And I've got black and white for my hat and the hair and everything. And then I've got a little bit of purple for the shadows. But I'm just going to try and keep this simple. So, got to keep things simple. So, are you guys having... Oh, there I just got into the yellow. Y'all having a good day? Y'all have a good day? I tell you, I just never know. I just never know. Hey, Bev. Yeah, I know you. Not painting, just wanted to see you. Aw, and hear your voice. Oh, that's so sweet. It's good to see you on here. And, yeah, I miss you. Think about you often. I hope you're doing well. I was thinking about Debbie the other day and wondering how she's doing. I need to give her a shout. Yeah. Good to see you on there. You'd been painting, Tammy, the all-new Access cat painting. Took a break to watch. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, that cat painting is so fun. It, I don't know. I could paint that thing 100 times and never get bored of it. And I think there's so many more little doodads that you could add in there. I think that would be fun that you could add to that painting. How did I have her hat? Well, why don't I just drop that in the paint? Here's my little sketch. Not so great, but this is kind of where we're headed. I was thinking about a cape, and I know I've got a little weirdness going on back there because I thought about making her cape look like it was flying behind her, but, I don't know. Maybe I'll just stick with cape hanging down. I think if I try to make her cape sticking out behind her, see how I kind of flicked it out like that? That might look weird. I don't know. Sometimes I just try things, and then if it doesn't work, then I can cover it up. But I was just kind of going to leave this background just plain. So, you know, we just kind of figure things out as we go, right? You gotta be brave. Paint and paint afraid. I say that all the time, you guys. Paint and paint afraid. Don't be afraid, because it's just paint and you can cover it up. That could be a song, but I'm not going to sing. You know why? Because I can't. I can't carry a tune in a bucket. Yeah, I'm not good at singing. God gave us talents. He passed out the talents, and he gave me this one. And he said this girl will not be able to sing. And that is the way it is. I can't sing. I can sing, but, you know, you don't want to hear it. All right, so we're making a gray color right here. So you've been painting a cat. Hey, Teresa. And for some reason, I'm able to see this comments on my phone, and I just now realized that. Did you all notice that? That is so weird. I don't usually get the comments on my phone. That's strange. And there's a lot of you guys on here. Loretta, hey. Teresa, I haven't seen you two forever. Where have y'all been? And that's crazy that you, I mean, yeah. I'm glad you guys are on here. Did you all just receive notifications and jump on? Y'all must be seeing me now. Maybe Facebook is being nice. That's great. That's crazy. Crazy. Hey, Belinda. Aw, thanks, Belinda. You're one of my biggest fans. You are. Good to see you on here. I painted the leaf, I think. Wasn't that on Monday? I painted the pumpkin with the leaf on it. I think that was Monday, wasn't it? And then I showed you all the new paintings. So that was Monday. If y'all didn't see it, go back and watch that on the replay and see what paintings we've got out there. I've got new paintings on the website. I added them this week. I know they don't normally go on until October 1st, but they are on there now. Yeah, usually I'm late getting them on there. But I got those on there last night. Thrilled. Tickled to death. Because it's always nice to be a step ahead instead of behind. I'm always behind. Oh, it seems like. But I've got my October paintings on there. They're the cat that Tammy was talking about. I'm going to give her socks. I want you to be able to see her socks. What else? The cat, the autumn, country scene and the trees and the road. A road going through the, like you're driving through the country. And the leaves and stuff on the ground and the trees. And then the aspen trees was a palette knife painting. That'll be fun. So I love to paint with a palette knife. And I said in the beginning of this thing that I keep saying I'm going to paint something for you guys on here with the palette knife. But give me some suggestions. I've painted a lot of pumpkins. See, what are we into? We're getting ready to go into October, which is, this is a round one. I've not done one round like that. I'm trying to keep her legs to show there. I didn't mean to make her so round. But hey, you never know what you're going to get, like I said with me. But I love to paint with the palette knife, and I haven't done that for a while. So, what color should her boots be? I'm going to make her socks like orange. Should we make her boots brown or black? Make her have some striped orange socks here. Because I can do black for her boots, or we can do brown for her boots. I think I'm going to do her socks yellow and orange. Yeah, she's plump. Plump like me. I know, Heather, I tell you. I'm plump like me, too. I've got my COVID-20 I'm still trying to lose. I'm working on it. I've been doing a little better. I have such a problem with, I love to eat. And I've got into a bad habit when I was working from home, eating sweets and snacks. And just crazy, stupid. Yeah, just nuts. Shouldn't do that. But hey, you get into a habit of something and it's hard to get out of the habit of it. You just, I don't know. You just have to make yourself get in the habit of doing something else, I reckon. But I've started to walk more and running some again and trying to do things like that. Trying to cut back on eating junk so much. Eating salads for lunch again. I used to be so disciplined. I mean, to tell you the truth, it was scary. I just was. And then we got sent home, and I had no willpower to stay out of the daggone kitchen. So, blah. So I ate junk and snacks, and Henry and I got to eating Cheez-Its. Don't eat them things. Don't eat Cheez-Its. I think this thing will be like that, and then gold around it, maybe. Is that how it is? Like a buckle? But yeah, it's funny. Henry is my grandson, and he likes Cheez-Its too, and so do I. So, and you know, all the rest of that fun stuff that you eat that you're not supposed to. Oh, you're doing hardcore keto. Oh my gosh. That, I've not done that, but it sounds scary. I don't even know what keto is really. But I'm just trying to just be careful. Just watch what I eat. The hat I've just so far painted the hat in black. I've painted the hat, the band in with brown and sienna, a little bit of burnt umber and sienna. The hair was black and white to make a gray, and the socks I did with yellow and orange. And I'm still using a 1/2-inch flat. 1/2-inch flat is like my favorite brush in the whole wide world. I just love a 1/2-inch flat. If I was stranded somewhere, you know, on an island, and I couldn't get off, and all I could have was one brush, this would be it. I'd say just give me my 1/2-inch flat. So I'm going to go over here on this side. It just, it's just so versatile. I can do so much with it. I just love it. But yeah, once you get into the habit of eating like that, man, it's hard to quit. But I was reading a book, and I can't remember the name of it now. I'll have to type it in the comments. But it's talking about making small changes in your life. Just make small changes to can make a huge effect. And I can't think of it for the life of me. It's just right on the tip of my tongue. The something effect, I think. But where if you make a small change in, whatever it is that you do over time, it can be for good or bad. It can make, you'll have a result of good or bad. And just small changes over a period of time. So my small change over the period of time was eating junk, and instead of eating, salads for lunch or whatever, I was eating, something I had no business eating, probably a peanut butter sandwich or whatever. But then now I'm making the change back to eat salad for lunch instead of something I had no business eating. So, and I have no idea what a buckle looks like. I'm just making this up. So, if I do it wrong, don't judge. Don't judge. So if you make a small change over a period of time, then, it just keeps the compound effect. There you go. Huh. I couldn't think of that. But if you make a small change over a period of time, and I'll have to put the book in the thing. It's a really good book in the comments. But if you make a small change over a period of time, then it does compound, and it does, it does make a difference. It does over time, because that's how I lost weight and got in shape, was as I just made small changes. I didn't go like, bonkers and, decide to be healthy and lose weight. I just did it over a period of time, and over, many years, I kept my weight off because I made those small changes, and I kept doing it. Well, then when COVID hit and I was at home, stuck at home, and I'm just adding light here to the top of this with some yellow and sienna and white on my brush, keeping this dark on this side, and I'm just lightening on the other side. And then I put in the buckle with yellow and sienna, and then I highlighted it by adding some white. But yeah, when COVID hit, I started eating really bad stuff, and over a period of March 2020 till we went back to work in April 2021 or May or whenever, I just got into a really bad eating, and it wasn't like huge thing. It was just like slow over time, and it just kept getting, compounding and worse and worse and worse, till the point that I gained my weight, 20 pounds or whatever it is. I'm afraid to even get on the scales. So now I'm doing the opposite. My daughter's really into physical fitness. She's a physical trainer. She works out, and she's all the time encouraging me, which is great, and I love it. And I'm getting back into walking and running and, jogging. I don't run anymore. I move. White to your black, just lightening up this side of the hat. White and black makes a gray. And so it's working, and it's helping. It's slow, and I don't care, because I don't want to sabotage myself by, going crazy and trying to do it real quick, when I know that if I do that, I'm done for. So I'm doing it. I've got to do it slow. I've got to do it the way I did the last time. gained it over a long period of time, so I've got to lose it over a long period of time. And I'm going to do it. I promise. And it's already working because I can tell a big difference in my pants. Don't you hate it? You go to put on your pants and you're like, oh my gosh, what am I going to wear? I can't get my pants snapped. Oh, gee. The things we talk about on here. Okay. All right. Well, you never know with me. You might get painting discussion and you might get weight loss discussion. Who knows? But there's my little advice for today. One is to read that book, The Compound Effect. It's a really good book. I got the audio book. I've listened to it once and I'm going to listen to it again. And I mean, he talks about more than just a weight loss thing. It's in everything. It's in money. It's in, he talks about how to use that to make, money and different things in life. Not just, weight loss. So. All right. So, have you guys put anything in the comments? I haven't seen any comments. Have y'all said what we need to paint or anything to that effect? What to paint with the palette knife? Why am I not showing up on here? Am I not live? I'm just pulling you guys up so I can see comments on my... There we go. So I can see comments on my iPad because I'm obviously not seeing them on my phone yet, still. So, Kathy's on here. Jeannie's on here. Hey, girls. There's my All Access girls are coming on here. Yippee. Oh, goodness gracious. How about that? That's wonderful. Hey, Jeannie and Kathy. Tammy, she's one of my All Access. Yeah, my All Access membership girls. Hello. All right. I'm just painting this hair down here around her shoes and her socks, which I probably shouldn't be because I'm going to be painting in her shoes and things, and then I'll need to detail down there. Did we decide what color her boots are going to be? Are her boots going to be black or brown? Did anybody say? All right, you guys. Nobody said. She's going to be cute. Ooh, did I ever get into the black there? But her hair, we're just taking the easy way, doing some black and white for the hair, nothing fancy. And as I go in and lighten, I just take the black and white, adding more white to lighten. And if ever you get too much light and you need to add more dark, or you add, more dark and you need to add more, that's what you do, is you just add more to make that adjustment. And if it gets all grainy like this is doing on me, you just need to add a little bit of moisture, which would be with your blister bottle. Purple boots. Okay, good deal. Because I'm getting a little bit dry. There we go. Because when acrylic gets too dry... Thank you, Jeannie. When acrylic gets too... see, I need you guys to help me. When acrylic gets too dry, it kind of scoots across, like rubs... really rough. across the canvas, and it's actually pretty laborsome. I mean, it's like, oh gosh, I can't get this. It's just like too much. Oh my gosh, it's hard to get it to go. So when it starts doing that, it's because it's too dry, and you need to add a little bit of moisture. I mean, you don't want to add like a whole bunch or anything, but you know, you want to get some enough in there to so where it moves smooth, like you know, creamy butter, kind of like when you leave it out, your butter out of the fridge. A stick of butter and it melts on the, you know, it gets soft while it sits on the counter. I had a little boy who said that in the art studio one day. He's just a little fella. He said, "You mean like when you leave your butter sitting out on the counter?" I think he was like 5. Isn't that cute? Kids are so cute. They're so daggone cute. It's just, no, you just gotta love them. Paint with them. Oh my gosh. Paint with those kids. They are something. They're adorable. And they love to do it. Most kids like to mess with paint and chalk and crayons. And Henry's just like me. And I hope Charlie is, as far as like, you know, art and stuff goes. Henry, of course, loves to paint, but he loves everything that I love: pencils, erasers, paper, crayons, colored paper. I mean, I just love that stuff. I've always loved that kind of stuff, and I mean, I don't even have to use it. I can just, you know, get an eraser and just hold it in my hand. I just love that kind of stuff. And he does too. So, it's cool. I got this a little bit fat. I want this to be skinny. How's it looking so far, guys? What do you think? I think we're doing all right. Think we're doing okay? But I'm trying to think of stuff too. Not only what will I paint for you guys in on here in palette knife, because I would like to do something in palette knife on here, because I've been saying that I would, and I haven't for a long time. I think the last thing that we painted with a palette knife was the cone flowers and that kind of stuff, wasn't it? Okay, so we've got our crazy boots. I think that's fun. I'll do a little bit of black on the bottom of her boots. I'm just adding a little bit of black just to the bottom of her boots. Oh, thank you, Jeannie. Thank you, thank you. So far, so good, huh? All right. But with that compound effect, you could use that in your painting. You could definitely add a little bit of painting into your day, into your month, into your week. A little bit. Keep adding a little bit and a little bit and a little bit. And before you know it, there you go, guys. You'd be painting up a storm. And that's what it takes. That is what it takes. You have got to You've got to practice, guys. You've just got to do it. And you've got to paint. My gosh. Just added a little bit of white to that purple because purple is so transparent. Oh my gosh, it is. And I'm just getting a little tiny bit of white on my brush, and I'm just pulling in what might look like some like wrinkles, little, you know, wrinkles in those boots where they're bending. Which is fun. I'm just making this up. I don't know what boots look like. Love her purple boots. That was a great idea, Jeannie. I agree 100%, Heather. I agree 100%. All right. And I think we'll do some big old laces, I think. I'm visualizing some kind of big old. What do you think about that? Some big old laces. Not just big old laces. And exaggerate things sometimes in paintings like this. Well, really, in any kind of painting, actually. I mean, if you kind of like exaggerate things a little bit like this, like make the hat kind of even, you could even make the hat kind of even like more over, kind of like, you know, exaggerate things a little bit. That just gives it more interest and more character. Sometimes I find myself being a little bit boring and not doing that, but if you do, I think you like these kind of paintings even more. And I just give you guys the idea, and I'm just going back in over these colors because they're so transparent. I'm just making them a little bit brighter. I just give you guys these ideas. You guys just can take them and do whatever you want to with them. I mean, you can add, you know, the sky's the limit. So you can just add more and more to them. Looks funny right now with just no face or anything up there, doesn't it? Okay. And then you can take too and add just a little bit of gray highlight to your little lace there. Make that show up a little bit more. Okay. And then you can do a little bit more, since acrylic paint dries 2 to 3 shades darker. I tell you guys this all the time, and it does. So you have to compensate. You have to adjust for that. You have to just keep brightening it and brightening it and brightening it, because it just does that. Okay, so let's do a little. Always try to keep my same brushes here so I can. My bottom one says my battery is dying. The other one says the battery's dying. It's always, batteries is always dying. Oh, crazy. All right. I left my paint. Daggone. I guess I left my paint there with or my paint. Gosh, I can't even talk. I left my brush sitting there and I must have dried paint in it, or else there's soap dried up in it. Must have been soap. Did you all see the soap that I use is the Fell Snap the soap. If y'all didn't see that and you don't have a brush cleaner, a brush soap that you like, try Fell Snap the soap. You can get those brush cleaners and stuff at the art store or whatever, but I just really like that. One of the art instructors that I took some classes from years ago, he suggested using that. Arthur Evans suggested using that, and I have used it ever since. And I'm just painting the nose in white. You can paint the nose in however big that you want. Do y'all think that that's big enough, or do you think that it needs to be bigger? What do you think? His nose, I made his nose really big, but he is bigger. So just leave it little, or do we want to go bigger with the nose? What do you think? But that Fell Snap the soap is great. And I'll show you what I'm talking about. This is it. It is really good to clean your brushes with. Fell Snap the. You get it in the laundry detergent section, and you can get it at Walmart or Kroger. I'm sure like Target and places like that has it too. So what did I want to ask you guys? Oh, about her nose. Do you want her nose bigger or just leave it like that? Are y'all still deciding? I need to get me some burn umber paint. So I'm going to go in with some burnt umber and some purple. Make a little shadow. I don't know. It's kind of going to make it so she was sticking her toes up in the air. I think I'll do that on that one side. So it looks like she's tapping her foot. Right on. Okay. You guys aren't going to answer me on her nose, so I'm just going to have to make a decision. I think I like her nose that size. So I think that's, I don't know, I might make it just a smidge bigger. That's what makes them, is their little noses. So I'm going to make a flesh color. I'm just putting some sienna and orange and red and white, making a flesh. And sometimes I add a little bit of yellow. That's pretty cool. Pretty cool looking if I do say myself. And then I'm just going to keep this side over here just a little bit on the dark side. And then I'm going to go lighter on this side. So very cute. Thank you, Belinda. Thank you, thank you. All right, so we're doing good so far, huh? Doing pretty good. All right, then I'm going to just do a little bit of a, oh, tried too many times. Do it. Sometimes if you keep on trying, it goes away. It just disappears. You can't keep doing that. Okay, so I had her holding a broom. So I'm going to put her arms in, hands in. Put his in about right here. And who knows what this is going to turn out like. Like I said, you guys, you just never know with me on these things. We just do the best we can. And, you know, we just do it. Paint and paint afraid. Y'all think this is easy? Y'all think I'm not afraid? Oh, I might not. I mean, I'm not like scared half to death, but it's pretty tough to come on here and just make something up. I mean, all I've got to go by is this right here. Is a little piece of paper. I gotta trying to keep these hands the same size. I might have made them a little bit too big, but you got to be able to see them. Okay, so there's her hands, and we're going to do a little bit of light at the top. Light in the top. This is fun. This is really fun. Thank you all for jumping on here and joining in. Y'all say hey when you jump on here, and if you're watching the replay, you all say a hashtag replay so I can see who's watching. I can't tell who watches if you don't. And I love to see who's on here. I love to see who's watching and see your comments, and if you like what if you like what I'm painting, or if you have some suggestions of something different or whatever. It's so helpful to me. I do this for you guys, you know. This is all for you. All for you guys. All right. So there's the hands. And I'll add a little tiny bit of orange and yellow to kind of warm that up a little bit. Okay, and now I'll need to whiten it again. Good grief. Fingers are the best for blending. Okay, and then we're going to do a broom. I was going to try to do earrings, but honestly, I don't know where to put them. Oh, shoot. I was going to do a cape. So I think, what do you all think? cape? Yes or no? Cape? Because I had the cape in the back where it looked like, you know, it was just going on her back, around the back over there. Yeah, I kind of like that. What do y'all think? Cape? Yes or no? I think yes. I think. Let's see. It may be a total flop, and it may not. Pretty cool. Yay on the cape. Do the cape, Jeannie said. I did the cape. All right, so now I'm going to have to go back in and do a little bit on the hair there again. I'm telling you, this is fun. And you want to get all your beard and all that, or hair, or whatever it is. I guess it's a beard on a lady. But get all that stuff going on in there first before you go to put your broom in. Because it's behind where the okay. Now, I think I'm going to dry it a little bit. See how that dried again. Just cute. All right. Now I'm going to put in the broom. So I think, like I said, I'm going to dry it a little bit. It's still saying low battery. For some reason, that doesn't charge my iPad. So I think it looks like a witch anyways, this time. So, I thought I had a piece of chalk here. And I'm going to put in my broom. In my picture, I had my broom going that way. But I think the way she has her hands, looks like the broom needs to go that way. Maybe. But then I don't like the angle of that. Now you see why I dried it? Now you know why I dried it. Right? Right. Okay, so I'm going to do broom handle this way. And then the end of it's going to come down here at the bottom. And I know I wanted both hands to hold it, but I don't like it up that high, so I'm going to do it this way. And either it's going to look great or not. Right? It's okay. If I don't like it, I can paint a different one. And I wanted her broom to be kind of down. And the broom handle was brown, sienna, and a little bit of black. Her cape was black. I did have a little bit of purple in that, in her cape, black and purple. And you can make the broom however you want. I mean, you could make it like, you know, all goofed out, like a not so perfect, or straight like I was having it. Doesn't matter. And we'll do a little bit of brown. Let's say we'll do some brown down here at the bottom. Sure has been a fun one. Isn't it? Fun, fun, fun. Down at the top of our broom, it has this little thingy. Okay. I do have a broom like that. Do y'all have straw brooms? Those are like, I don't know. I will always have one. I have other ones too, but I just like those brooms. My husband does too. We always have one. That's one thing we both agree on. Isn't that funny? A strange thing to agree on, isn't it? All right. And I'm just adding a little bit, just some highlights here on my broom. Just here and there. And I'll go back and add a few highlights here and there on the gnome. All right. There she be. I don't know where you'd put earrings if you were going to put earrings on something like that. I just don't have a clue. And you could do like a spider hanging from her hat. I mean, there's all kinds of stuff that you can do to this little lady. But I think we're going to do... We're going to be done. Y'all think we're done? Spider on the hat. I think it's done. What do you think? Spider on the hat or done? I'll let you all decide. I didn't even sign my other one. Oh my goodness. I'm getting crazy not signing my paintings. Y'all want to do a spider hanging off of the hat? Like have like a line coming down and then the spider? Or just leave it? Yes, for the spider. This was such a fun one. Oh my gosh. This is so much fun. I hope you guys paint this. You definitely need to paint this one. You definitely need to paint this one. That's not a very straight line. Sorry about that. There's a spider. Perfect. That was an excellent idea. Thank you, Jenny. Alrighty. What do you think? Is it a winner chicken dinner? There is the lady spider. Or lady spider. I done lost my mind. The lady and the gentleman. Don't you all forget, if you're interested in receiving the text, to text, if you're interested in receiving text notifications whenever I go live, to text me at 304-245-9690. I think is what it is. Look. Yeah. 304, text Let's Paint to 304-245-9690. Screenshot that. 2, 1, 0. It will, you will receive a text when I go live, and you'll know when I'm on here painting. So if you're interested in that, or knowing when I have new stuff going on, new paintings coming out, I did have the 3 new paintings, and I did a live on here the other evening about those on Monday. So, yeah. You get notified of the new cool stuff when my membership's opening, when I'm doing this, when I have sales. have a coupon, I'll send you the coupon code. I'm getting ready to do that soon. So you get a coupon code to get a discount on my online painting tutorials. Wouldn't that be cool? Yes, it would. So there you go. 2 gnomes. A painting gnome that was supposed to be a Halloween gnome. Could be a painting Halloween gnome. And a witch gnome. Guaranteed. All right. She's a winner. Thank you so much. I appreciate you guys getting on here and watching. It is so much fun. I'm going to have to back this up. This thing is not cooperating with me whatsoever. Thank you all so much for joining on here. I appreciate you guys so much. That was absolutely a blast. I think the ghost was fun too. But man, that witch, she just kept getting better and better. So did the ghost, though. I like the ghost, too. The ghost got better and better. So, thank you all for jumping on here and painting with me this evening. I just love you guys. You guys are great. Tell all your friends. Let everybody know this is the place to be if you want to paint and paint with me. So, I love it. I want to teach you all how to paint. And this is the only way I know how. So, thank you all so much. Y'all have a good evening. God bless you all. Take care. And I'll see you back on here again next time. We'll paint something. Post, what can I paint with the palette knife? Give me some ideas. Thank you all. See you later. Have a great evening. Bye-bye.